EA Sports. It's in the game.
Game planning is one of the most important things in the NFL. It can separate, teams. Are you going to win or lose? Well, it's going to be exciting to watch LT play and carry the football behind our offensive line.
Patriots are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time. There aren't too many better options than that guy when you're talking about throwing one in the end zone. Some of the best hands in all of football.
And the key is to take advantage of your personnel, whether it's a Lee Evans or whether it's a Marshawn Lynch or whether it's a Fred Jackson, whoever it might be, you're trying to take advantage of those players. Playing in September and playing in December are two different thought processes in Buffalo.
I think the Wildcat, first of all, is it has become a big part of what we are right now. It's a way for us to get all of our skilled players on the field, or a lot of our skilled players on the field at the same time. So as Ronnie, his touch is there, his decision-making process, he's done a great job handling the football in this package.
Game planning in the NFL is what makes the NFL great. It's what makes the NFL unique. Game planning, more than any other sport in the NFL, is the kind of the critical element that changes everything from one week to the next. Well, Anquan Bolden will give us a threat in the red zone, but also in the middle of the field maybe that we haven't had, a chance to complement Todd Heap like we've never had before in the last couple of years with the Ravens. So Anquan Bolden is a big physical receiver. He's a first down maker.
I think with the addition of Antonio Bryant into our offense, it gives us an opportunity to push the football vertically down the field a little bit more. It gives Carson another weapon. It gives somebody that physically can go up and contest the football all the time, and also a threat, I think, with the ball in his hands for yards after the catch.
Josh worked at receiver last season. He'll keep working there. He had 20 receptions last year, and I think he's developing as a receiver. So now it's a receiver that they have to honor as a receiver who can also do all those other things. Picked up Ben Watson, who's a vertical receiver, can hurry you down the seam, can hurry you on 7 routes, can hurry you on over routes.
If I was playing Madden and playing with the Steelers, I'd draw up a few gadgets or so for Mike Wallace. He has what we call in the football world, take the top off the coverage kind of speed. In the Madden world, it's probably a 96 or a 97. This guy's capable of easily getting behind defensive backs, and he'll help you ring up the scoreboard. Troy's a special player. He's able to do special things for us. Usually when people go 3 wides and so forth on first down, we're able to stay in our base defense because of the versatility of Troy. He's totally comfortable covering wide receivers in the slot and so forth.
Game planning in the NFL is huge. I mean, the chess match back and forth, and trying to put your players in position to do things they can do, avoid the matchups you're going to be problematic. I think, having Mike Sims-Walker emerge last year really allowed us, from a game planning standpoint, to utilize some of his strengths. Which, one, he's a big guy that can go in and body for the ball. He can be used as a guy that can come in and do the physical plays.
Peyton Manning makes play calling interesting, simply because of the fact that he's a guy that obviously has a great mind. He's extremely creative. So obviously in between plays, what we try and do is just make certain that we've gone over our game plan. We're a highly aggressive team in the red zone. We want to score touchdowns. We do not want to kick field goals. So we're trying to do everything we can to get the ball in the end zone. Now we'll do it a variety of ways. Fortunately, we have a number of weapons that do a great job for us, but we can run it in as well as throw it.
Well, with Chris Johnson, the way we approach our game plans week to week is we try to create the matchups. We look closely at the edge to see if, how easy or how difficult it's going to be to get to the edge. But the one thing that CJ can do is he's got terrific cutback skills. So impressed about Kenny is that he's got the run after catch ability because he's strong. So we just need to get the ball out to him on time and let him make plays.
Well, one of our biggest things that we've been able to get Andre involved in making big plays in our offensive football team is a lot of play action pass. That's where he makes his big plays. He's a down the field player. A very strong, powerful guy once he gets in that 15, 20-yard area. So that's something that we're always trying to do with him as a player. Has the ability to go and make big plays over people, loves to run the post route, loves to run the go route. So, you get Andre involved in the play action game, he's usually going to make some big plays for you.
The biggest portion of your week is spent trying to game plan, trying to get an edge, trying to find something that's going to help you win that football game. You have Bush and McFadden now, two young guys, but their style are dramatically different. Bush is a banger, a big physical guy. Darren is more of a slasher, kind of a speed, create green grass for him, create space for him.
Well, the biggest thing when you have tall wide receivers is, you want to get the ball up the field and use their height. So the plays that we design for our guys, particularly Malcolm, Floyd, and Vincent Jackson, would be the deep 18 to 20-yard in routes where Phillip can throw the ball up and over the linebackers. Well, anyone who's watched Darren Sproles knows that he is just as elusive as you can be once he gets away from the line of scrimmage. So everything we do is designed to get him in space.
The Chiefs are picking up nice yardage just about every time they go to the air. This offense is finding early success in the passing game. Dwayne Boat brings so much to the table as a wide receiver. He's really an asset to this offense.
We're in the shotgun a lot. We're definitely more of a spread out team than anything else, and we try to utilize that to both run and throw the football. Noshan is a very tough inside runner. Finishes his runs physically, tries to kind of beat up the tackler every chance that he gets.